Hello there, everyone. This is Forrest coming at you. Happy New Year. It's time for your Just for Today encouraging word. I'm going to be doing this once a day, God willing, for 365 days. I'm going to try to make one of these. And this is from the Just for Today book. I went to an NA group yesterday and picked it up. It means a lot to me because we all have spiritual journeys. And if you read in the front of this book, it does say that this is a spiritual book. It's created for a meditation book. And I don't know if I can get to it. Oh, here it is. Narcotics Anonymous is a spiritual program seeking to connect powerless addicts with a power greater than themselves. And there's only one power. That's God. He's the one that created us. So here we go. Happy New Year. We keep what we have only with vigilance. Do you know what the word vigilance means? Vigilance means the act or state of keeping careful watch for possible danger or difficulties. The act or state of keeping careful. I always got to be careful. I can't put myself in dangerous situations or dangerous difficulties. If I get angry, I know I'm not going to go to no bar. Because I don't want to drink and I don't want to use. So here we go. How do we remain vigilant about our recovery? First, by realizing that we have a disease we will always have. Now, when that little sentence pops up here on the first one, we have a disease we will always have. I do not believe addiction is a disease. If it is a disease, it's a spiritual disease, because a real disease is like cancer, leukemia, all kinds of horrible things like that. It's a disease. But the one spiritual disease we all have, and that we can all relate to, is called sin. And sin is when I do bad things. God did not create me to get drunk and misuse my family or misuse friends or do bad things and rip things off, break the law. So we have to realize the one disease I know I have that I have to be careful from is that there's sin in my life. No matter how long we have been clean, no matter how much better our lives have become, no matter how the extent of our spiritual healing, there's that spiritual healing. See, a disease and a spiritual. What's the spiritual disease? It's only sin. We all are still addicts. I don't believe I'm an addict anymore, because in 2 Corinthians 5:17 it says, I have become a new creation. So my old self, if I go back to my old ways of living and I don't live for God anymore, then I am going to live in what I was, a drug addict, crackhead, alcoholic. So in John 8:36 it says, therefore if the Son sets you free, you shall be free indeed. And so I've been set free. I'm no longer an addict because I live for Jesus. Our disease waits patiently, ready to spring the trap if we give it the opportunity. There's always a disease out there. There's always sin out there that's just crouching at the door, wanting to jump on me, wanting me to fail. You know how easy it is when someone cuts you off to get pissed off at someone on the road? Sin is crouching at the door. Vigilance is daily accomplishment. We strive to be constantly alert and ready to deal with the signs of trouble. Are you ready to deal with the signs of trouble? Not that we should live in irrational fear that something horrible will possess us if we drop our guard for an instant. We just take normal precautions. Daily prayer, regular meeting attendance, and choosing not to compromise spiritual principles for the easier way are acts of vigilance. Acts of vigilance. Daily prayer is an act of vigilance. Regular meeting attendance. Going to church. For me, going to my recovery group at church, which we renamed our A recovery group, it's a discipleship recovery group because we disciple each other. We take inventory as necessary, share with others whenever we are asked, and carefully nurture our recovery. We have to nurture our recovery. Above all, we stay aware. We have a daily reprieve from our addiction as long as we remain vigilant. Each day we carry the principles of recovery into all we do. Each day we carry the principles, and each night we thank our higher power for another day clean. One thing, I thank you, Lord, for another day I can breathe and share what you've done in my life. Just for today, I will be vigilant, doing everything necessary to guard my recovery. So I pray this touch somebody out there, and I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow. Take care. Bless y'all. Bye.